Hello everyone, I'm Joyce from Perfect Times Yoga. At the beginning and end of each yoga practice, we usually take a moment to calm ourselves before transitioning into other poses. Instructors often suggest sitting with cross-legged on your yoga mat, but actually, we have quite a few options. Today, I'd like to share a few seated poses that are great for meditation to help you find the most comfortable and suitable position. The first one is the easy pose, which is one of the most foundational seated asanas in yoga. To get into this pose, sit on your yoga mat with your legs extended forward. Bend your right leg and place it under your left knee. Then, bend your left leg and place it under your right knee. Let your hands rest naturally on your knees, with your palms facing up or down, depending on your preference. Remember to keep your head, neck, spine, and pelvis aligned in a vertical line. This pose helps promote relaxation and is ideal for reflection and meditation practice. The second one is auspicious pose. To get into this pose, bend your right leg and place your right foot against your left thigh. Then, cross your left leg over the right, placing your left foot against the right thigh. Let your hands rest naturally on your knees. The third one is accomplished pose. To get into this pose, bend your right leg and draw your right heel close to your body, gently touching your pubic bone. Then, bend your left leg and place your left heel on top of your right heel. Let your hands rest naturally on your knees. The fourth one is half lotus pose. To get into this pose, bend your right leg and place your right foot under your left knee, similar to easy pose. Then, bend your left leg and place your left foot on top of your right thigh and closer to the pelvis. Let your hands rest naturally on your knees. The fifth one is the lotus pose, also known as full lotus pose. To get into this pose, start from the half lotus pose with your right foot already placed under your left knee and your left foot resting on your right thigh. Then, gently lift your right foot and place it on top of your left thigh, close to the hip crease. This forms the full lotus pose, with both feet resting on the opposite thighs. The sixth one is double pigeon pose. Although this pose appears relatively less frequent, it is very beneficial for the hip joint health. So I want to include it in the list. First, bend your right leg and place your right foot under your left knee. Then bend your left leg and place your left foot on top of your right knee. Once both legs are positioned, you will notice a triangle form between your legs. Place both hands naturally on your knees. These 6 poses all involve crossing your legs, whether it's the left leg over the right or the right leg over the left. It's best to practice both sides to help balance your lower body. However, there may be times when you don't want to sit with crossed legs, perhaps due to knee pain, other physical reasons, or simply personal preference. If you prefer not to sit with crossed legs, there are 4 other common and practical seated poses to choose from. The 7th one is the seated butterfly pose. First, bring the soles of your feet together so they form like a butterfly wing. You can adjust the position of your feet according to your flexibility, placing them further away or closer to your body based on your comfort level. Generally, in the seated butterfly pose, we try to bring the feet slightly closer to the body to allow for a deeper stretch in the hip joints. Open the soles of your feet as much as possible and aim to bring the knees closer to the ground. If you feel discomfort in your knees, You can use yoga blocks or towels under them for support, making the pose more comfortable. The 8th one is the thunderbolt pose, also known as diamond pose. First, kneel on the floor with your knees together, then slowly sit back on your heels or soles of your feet. Keeping your body stable, place your hands gently on your thigh with your palms facing down, and keep yourself relaxed. If you feel pressure on your heels, you can roll up a towel and place it under your ankles to reduce discomfort, making the posture more comfortable and stable. The 9th pose is the hero pose. This is somewhat similar to the thunderbolt pose, but there are slight differences. First, kneel on the floor with your knees together. Then move your feet slightly apart to the sides and the back of your feet flat on the ground. Then slowly sit down in the space between your feet. Your feet should be close to the sides of your hips. Place your hands gently on your thighs with your palms facing down. The 10th one is the cow face pose. Start by sitting on the yoga mat with both legs extended. Bend your right leg and place the right foot outside your left hip. Then bend your left leg, bringing the left knee on top of the right knee. And place the left foot outside your right hip. Align your knees vertically, one on top of the other. Place your hands gently on your knees and stay relaxed. This is the standard way to enter the pose. To make it easier to align your knees, there is a simpler method to get into this asana. First, kneel on the yoga mat with your knees together. Move your left leg forward and place it outside your right leg. Then sit down between your legs. Once stable, note that the legs and feet do not have to be symmetrical, but the knees should align vertically. Place your hands gently on your knees and relax. Among these 10 seated poses, except for the thunderbolt pose, all other poses should be performed while sitting firmly on the yoga mat, with both sit bones evenly grounded. If you feel tightness in your knees, discomfort in your hips, difficulty stabilizing on the mat, or you find it hard to keep your back straight, you can use a yoga block or a folded towels under your sit bones for added support. This will make the poses more stable and comfortable. Additionally, ensure that your head, neck, spine, and pelvis are aligned in a straight line with your back upright. Relax your shoulders, keeping them away from your ears. Gently roll your shoulders back and squeeze your shoulder blades together, lifting the thoracic spine to naturally open the collarbones. Avoid tilting your head back. Instead, slightly tuck in your chin to keep your neck relaxed. Finally, maintain a natural and steady breathing to allow your body to enter a calm state. These details will help you maintain a proper posture. So there you have it, the correct techniques and key points for the 10 different yoga seated poses. I hope this helps you discover the posture that feels most comfortable and suitable for you. Remember, yoga is about finding balance and ease. So take your time, listen to your body, and enjoy the process. If you enjoyed today's demonstration, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. I'll continue sharing more yoga poses in the future to help you better understand the benefit of yoga. If you have any suggestion or feedback, feel free to leave me a comment below. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time.